Alright everybody, what is going on? Welcome back or welcome to the channel if you're new. Today we are checking out a couple of videos in our K-pop comeback catch-up stuff. We have some TXT and we have some Jackson Wang to check out. So, TXT dropped their latest comeback single, Love Language, the official MV. I think this is a precursor to their next album. I'm not really entirely sure. I don't know if it's just going to be like a single, or if it's going to lead into, another album, but we'll see. I'm excited to check out what we got, so there's that. Next up we have Beomgyu with his solo debut. I don't know if any of the guys have any other solo stuff. Is he the first member of TXT to have a solo? I don't know, right? I'm not entirely sure. He might be. But his official MV, Panic. And then we have two Jackson Wang, however you want to say it, videos from GBAD, of course. Now, GBAD, the only really, videos I've done on them is The Killing Voice, and I did their Comeback Python, but I didn't do the whole album. I just did the MV. I am going to react to the whole album, and of course there's going to be marathons of GBAD up on the channel at some point, of course, so feel free to get ready to check that out. But yeah, I'm excited to see what we got. We are going to be checking out GBAD and High Alone, so let's start off with TXT Love Language.
너를 만나 몰랐던 네 맘에 헤매워가 어디나 세상이 온통
Wow, Taehyun, jeez.
내 시선들의 춤 같은 내 your ways 세상의 장면 중 내게만 반응해 단어를 뺏긴 듯 Lost in translation 알잖아 길 건넌 너 이상의 signs 어린애처럼 가나다라 배워가는 나
Hey.
I'm not for you 생각해 종일 너만 Baby just tell me I can't read your mind
Ooh.
What's your love language?
Hey. Okay.
What's your love language?
Do it up.
너를 더 알고 싶어 What's your love language?
Okay.
너를 말하고 싶어 Teach me all about your love language 점점 깊이 알고 싶어 너의 language What's your love language? Yeah, 살짝 비친 손도 익숙한데 너도 다른 뜻이 있을까 고민에 빠져도 연구해 your ology 너에 대한 H지 우리를 서도처럼 해독하고 싶어 baby. 너의 이름이 나곤 해도 다른 말 같아 yeah. I'm down for you 생각해 종일 너만 Baby just tell me I can't read your mind What's your love language?
Hey, this is fun. Okay.
What's your love language?
Hey.
너를 더 알고 싶어 What's your love language?
Okay.
너를 말하고 싶어 Lonely 길 잃은 나의 나의
Wow.
Promise 날 이끌어줄 나의
Kai, chill out, brother.
들려줄게 내게 What's your love language?
Hey.
What's your love language? 너를 더 알고 싶어
Okay.
What's your love language? 너를 말하고 싶어
Alright, chill out. Bro, who is that, Subin?
Teach me all about your love language 점점 깊이
I'm gonna have to, you got a problem, you and me, sir.
Teach me all about your love language 점점 깊이 알고 싶은 너의 language What's your love language?
Okay, ooh. Should I listen? I might listen to this one again. Hold on, I think we're going to listen to it again. We're going to listen to this one again. Oh, just the harmonies at the beginning too, like that? Wow. Okay. I saw it in the comments. Someone was right. Someone was right. They said, what, the 3 minutes, the abs, the visuals, the line distribution, the overall concept, and the song itself, it's so perfect. This is so TXT. Yeah, no, I think what I like most is the line distribution, right? Awesome stuff.
Baby, just tell me I can't read your mind. What's your love language? What's your love language?
Definitely a fun summer beat. I will say that. It feels like it anyway.
Teach me all about your love language. What's your love language? Yeah, 살짝 스친 손도 익숙한데 너도 다른 뜻이 있을까 고민에 빠져도 연구해 your ology 너에 대한 Hg
You know what's funny too is I said, I don't know if it was in the last marathon of TXT I did, or the one before that, where I talked about how, Beomgyu, his face, the way he has such a youthful looking face that for him to have like as deep of a voice as he does just doesn't feel right. It's like crazy. Well, Taehyun is the opposite. Taehyun, he has, to me, a little bit more a mature looking, facial features. But he can hit those high. I'm like, bro, I don't expect constantly to hear those vocals coming out of your face. Yeah, I like this beat too. I think the beat goes very well too. It's arranged nicely.
What's your love language?
What's
your love language? 너를 더 알고 싶어. What's your love language? 너를 말하고 싶어. Lonely 길 잃은 나의 promise. 날 이끌어줄 나의 everything 들려줄게 내게.
Ooh.
What's your love language?
Ooh, yeah, this is good. I like this one. Hey. And then, of course, they're going hard with the choreo. Yeah, you need to stop. Y'all need to stop with that. That's ridiculous. Hey.
All about your love language. What's your love language?
Okay. This is... Ooh, now this one I'm not entirely sure where I would place it just yet. I might have to listen to it more. It's like floating in between being an instant playlist and just pretty solid. You know what I mean? Like, I have to listen to it more. It might graduate to instant playlist, man, For those who don't know my rankings that I do, I have 4. They're not difficult to understand. We have Obsessed, right? Obsessed is the top tier that you can get. We have Instant Playlist, which is like, okay, I'm not obsessed with this, but this is going on the playlist. I'll be, this will be in rotation. on any given time, right? Then we have pretty solid. I might not listen to it on the playlist, it might not make it in, but it'll go in the library, and I'll pick it out every now and then and go, okay, I want to listen to this track. And then we have Just Okay. We have Just Okay, which is like, yeah, this track is just okay. I'm not crazy about it. I'm not going to go out of my way to listen to it, but if it, comes on, I'm not going to skip it, So those are the four, I haven't come across a track from any group yet where I just hated, like I'm like, oh, I can't listen to that. It's all like, yeah, I mean, every group has like a base level talent. And I think even the, for lack of a better term, their worst stuff is still listenable to for me, So, yeah, we're, then again, I'm not difficult to please. I'm pretty easy to please when it comes to a lot of music and stuff like that. You just got to have some base talent. So, but yeah, this might be instant playlist. I'll have to listen to it a few more times, but it's starting to like grow each time I listen to it. So, really solid comeback though. I like it. It definitely too. There's some moments in the instrumentation where it has, and we talk about this a lot, but it has like the Hybe signature sound, right? It has some signature Hybe sounds that I'm used to hearing in like BTS, for example, which I enjoy. I like them here. So, fun summer track. Let's see what Beomgyu has. Let's see what Beomgyu has given us with Panic. Oh, if that's what I think it is, that's like one of my actual nightmares. Waking up in the middle of the sea on a bed, that's, ugh. Ugh. Whoa. What in the early 2000s alternative rock is this? Now hold on. Ooh. Okay. Oh, straight up. Ooh. Wow. Hold on. I'm sorry, Beomgyu, I didn't know you rolled like this, brother. I didn't know you rolled this way. Absolutely like a late 90s, early 2000s, like alternative rock sound. I love it. Wow. Hey. I don't wanna run away anymore. Oh, I 빌어먹을 세상 속에서 보란 듯이 당당하게 말해줄 테니 더 빛만 속에 머물지 않고 흘러가자 멍든 날 속에 Ugh.
This is my answer.
Wow, that was over too fast. Too fast. We're listening to that one again, too. That is... Ooh, that one's good. I was completely just, like, enveloped in it. Completely. Wasn't doing a whole lot of reacting just because I was so just captivated. Okay, hold on. Perfect. Like everything too. The way this goes, this builds, right? And goes into the opening is very reminiscent of that sort of like genre and style from that time point, right? From that time period. It works so well too. Beomgyu, I didn't expect you to hit me with like some type of Radiohead stuff, man. That's crazy. Wow, the slight inflections too in his tone. Ooh. Hey. I don't wanna run away anymore. Oh, I 빌어먹을 세상 속에서 보란 듯이 당당하게 말해줄 테니 더위만 속에 머물지 않고 흘러가자. 멍든 날 속에 내 뒷걸음 걸음마다 너와 나 헤쳐갈 테니까. This is my answer. Wow. So good. That one's good too. That might be another instant playlist, maybe even more. I don't know. I'll have to listen to that some more though. That was, I mean, man, this was really good. I'm pretty sure this is his first outing solo. And this was incredible. This was really good. Didn't expect, this is what I like to, about not really knowing anything about what I'm getting into, right? And not just with Beomgyu, but even like TXT. I don't know what they're going to be doing in that track, you know? But I like that. I like not knowing. And I like the fact that I feel like there's a lot of artists and bands, you know, in the West that will stick to a concept. You know, they'll stick to a theme and they'll just keep doing that, you know? And sometimes it just gets boring after a while, you know, it really does. There's a lot of bands I love, but there are times where I feel like, you know, a lot of their albums just sound the same back to back, you know, as where, you know, in K-pop in particular, at least, you have a lot of variety. A lot of times you'll have groups try different things, maybe not necessarily in their title tracks, but in their B-sides, they'll be doing some crazy stuff, you know, or in solo projects. And you know, maybe even sometimes in the title tracks, they'll try something different, you know? So this was good, though. I like this one a lot, too. So TXT, delivering, as always. Next up, we've got, of course, our dual Jackson Wang videos. We've got GBAD first. Let's see. I'm going to put English captions on. I don't know if I'm going to need them or not. We'll see. Let's see. GBAD. Whoa. Why is the man looking like the Joker? What's going on? Well, that's creepy. Already a really odd start to this. Oh. Whoa. That was weird. Definitely not what I was expecting of the lyrics either.
One for the love, second to the trust, three to the principle, and that is us. Hey, you're counting facts, but they don't line up. Takes like a key, but without a clean puff. Understand that for love as a favor. It's never enough, cause they got used to the flavor. Cause it came with many layers, too many
players. What in the world?
Down, they still want you to be the savior. Became the pick and roll for them to get away. Fancy move with the fadeaway. They're reaching when the ref looks away. Gotta keep myself in check, am I okay? I still believe and trust over 1,000 times, but fuck your corn with yeses on both sides. Insane when they still blame me, cause I slide. I guess that's when we gotta be a dick sometimes. Life is great.
This is interesting. I certainly didn't expect this coming into it. I like how his what it seems to be his superpowers comes from his hip thrusts. I like ridiculous. I love it. Okay.
Life is great when peace comes to your heart. A ride to find a place but your soul too far. But now it's hard, thinking got no room for art. Watch the line cause the player can't tell black, white, apart. Spend time for talks, hope that shit would blend. I even try to change myself to another man. Things never
what?
according to the plan. Devils never
He's a lizard person. Holy moly.
Life is great.
This is wild. What was happening there? I'm so confused by what's happening in this MV. I'm so... It's like werewolf and... What's he, a zombie or something? What? Oh my god. I'm so confused now. That was... Okay, sure.
Just gotta be a dick sometimes.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Okay, sure. Okay. That is, It's wild! That was a crazy MV. All right, let's talk about it. So weird, so odd. The MV was wild, so crazy, fun, right? It's definitely a fun MV. I don't know. My brain is trying to rack exactly what that has to do with like the song itself. It might be one of those cases, right, where it's just kind of crazy and no, but I like the message. Obviously, the message behind the songs and the lyrics and stuff like that. I enjoyed his tone in this, like the tone he was using for, you know, his full-on rap parts and the chorus and stuff like that. I enjoyed the beat. It is very reminiscent of like old school hip-hop beats, you know. I don't know if I care for... I think the lyrics in that, though, were just a bit too repetitive for my liking. But honestly, it's one of those things where I think the MV made up... Because... I always, you know, talk about that, how a good MV really can help or hinder your stuff, and in this case, I think it helped it. I think this is solid. It's probably not going to be instant playlist material for me, but it is pretty solid, right? Like, if it came on, I'd enjoy it, you know, I'd listen to it. It wouldn't be a skip, so pretty solid stuff. So weird. I enjoyed the MV itself, though. It was fun. I also try to think of like, okay, if I were to just listen to this without the MV, you know, and even if I'm just looking at lyrics, you know, how would I feel about it? And I try to gauge that, and I think that is largely what I feel like is like the lyrics themselves. Maybe I'm not, you know, the repetitiveness, it kind of gets a little bit too much in the chorus and stuff like that. I do like the backing track. I like his flows during his, you know, rapping, his like more singled out rapping parts and stuff like that. And the tone he's using, I enjoy that. It mixes very well. Yeah, that's I would say that's about it for this. Next up, we have High Alone. I wonder if these will be drastically different in terms of tone and stuff like that. Well, that's never really the best thing when stuff like that happens. Oh. This feels like it's going to be a bit more... Oh, is that him from GBAD? Wow. Okay. Huh. I wonder if this was after GBAD. Is that him singing like that?
Who I'm supposed to get lost with? Remember we would dream, now I live it. Drunk along don't make sense. Baby, let's restart, fuck the past tense. Who I'm supposed to go fly with? When my baby let me down, babe. You're the only one that I see. In the morning I wanna feel you. Won't you just tell me what's new?
Okay. Wow, he looks crazy with the contacts. He can't get out. He's trapped. Alright, is someone gonna come and help him? No, they're not. Wow. Wow. Oh my god, he's dying. Whoa. Whoa. Wow. 5 minutes already? Jeez, that went by quick too. Hold on here. I want to see something. Oh, hold on, JK. Hold on. I didn't make it in time. Hold on, brother. I gotta take it back. Hold on, JK. I gotta take it back to JW. Let's see. Alright, so let's read some of the lyrics here because I wanted to... I mean, just based off of watching the MV, it seems like a very personal MV, right? It seems very personal. It seems very tough. And I don't know if this happens all the time, but in the times that I've seen it, whenever a K-pop idol in particular, you know, whenever they really put everything into something, you know, that's personal to them, you can see it. Like, you can feel it, you can see it. Taemin, right, is an example. And now we have Jackson, which I have to give credit to, proper due, right, to Jackson, because I don't, you know, having not been really familiar with him, and I'm still really not, but... like I said, my only exposure to him was in Python recently this year, and then in The Killing Voice, and he just seemed like a kind of a fun, you know, goof, you know what I mean? Especially in The Killing Voice, he was like funny and kind of goofy and silly. So I didn't anticipate what I got with really this and GBAD. And now, kind of looking at the lyrics here for this, it also makes me curious about... Yeah, I mean, obviously there's that underlying sort of lyrics in GBAD too, but now it's like, okay, a lot more personal than I first anticipated, which is probably going to, you know... It's going to make me definitely re-listen to GBAD. This one is really good, though. I actually love this. I might be obsessed with this one. So the lyrics, if they are to be correct, from what I'm looking at, we have, people only judge you for your past, but no one knows what's in your mind until you do it. Wait, need you to save me. I'm fading. I'm losing air. Can't be in this world alone. Who am I supposed to get lost with? Remember, we would dream. Now I live in it. Drunk, alone, don't make sense. Baby, let's restart. F the past tense. Who am I supposed to go fly with when my baby let me down bad? You're the only one that I see. In the morning I want to feel you. Won't you just tell me what's new? F all the other S. As long as I'm in it with you, my heart is broke. Just bring me home. Need you to save me. And it's like, dude's clearly in inner struggle, and I guess he, I guess it's like, I don't know. I from the brief, and I don't know, like I said, anything about his personal life. I guess he has had some troubled times in the past that involved like alcohol and stuff like that. From the quick looks that I did, but I'm not going to make any assumptions, right? Because I don't know. I don't know the full story. I don't know what happened. I'm sure, if he might have, just a guess, but let's say if he did get in trouble with, the consumption of alcohol, there's a lot of baggage, and this MV would make sense if that is true. You know what I mean? Because it felt personal. It felt very real, very personal. And anytime you can, I didn't even know the lyrics, but I felt it through the MV. And if you can do that, if you can obtain that, that goes a long way with me personally. So for right now, it is an instant playlist track. It might graduate to being like a full-on obsession, right, with some of the other top tracks that I've personally listened to this year. So yeah, this was very good. Very surprising. Didn't expect this with Jackson, right? Like I said, with his 2 tracks, but I ended up really enjoying them for the most part. So that is it for this particular K-pop catch-up comeback thing video. Thank you guys for checking this out. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Peace.